Welcome to This Day and Everything Cool for July 29th. One book to rule them all. On this day in 1954, one of the greatest fantasy adventures of all time began. J.R.R. Tolkien's The Fellowship of the Ring, the first of 3 volumes in the Lord of the Rings epic, was published for the very first time in London. The story served as a sequel to Tolkien's novel The Hobbit, which was first published in 1937, and continues the story of Middle-earth and the One Ring, albeit with a much larger scope, more characters, darker tone, and more mature themes. Tolkien had originally intended to publish Lord of the Rings as one big book, but as it got bigger and bigger, his publisher persuaded him to split it into 3 parts. The Fellowship of the Ring was met with rave reviews and sold well. The second volume, The Two Towers, followed a few months later, and the third and final entry, Return of the King, landed the following year. Lord of the Rings is easily the most famous work of fiction in the fantasy genre and has had a lasting influence on pretty much every story that followed for decades to come. The books have been adapted several times, most famously in the Peter Jackson directed film trilogy, which earned almost $3 billion at the box office.